Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor S.P. Singh from Faculty of Management Studies, Gurukul Kangdi University, Haridwar. Today we are going to study Module 30 on focus groups. After you have finished this module, you shall be able to know the group interview, understand the group discussion, comprehend the focus group, and know the joint narratives. Several forms of open-ended interviews as a way to collect qualitative data may be used. Semi-structured and narrative interviews developed starting from a critique of standardized interview situations. The doubts about this type of interview situation were partly based on the argument of its artificiality because the interviewee is made away from all everyday relations during the interview. Also, the interaction in the standardized interview cannot be compared to everyday interactions. Particularly when studying opinions and attitudes about taboo subjects, the researchers have suggested that the dynamics of a group discussing such topics should be used because this is more appropriate than a clear and well-ordered single interview situation. These methods, as group interviews, group discussions, or focus groups, are more appropriate. In contrast to narration produced as a monologue in the narrative interview, processes of constructing social reality are referred to that take place in joint narratives of family members. For example, these thus extend the scope of data collection and attempt to collect the data in context and to build a situation of interaction that comes nearer to everyday life. Group interviews. The interview situation can be extended to interview a group of people. Group interviews have been performed in several studies. Patton defined a focus group interview as an interview with a small group of people on a particular topic. A group consists of typically 6 to 8 people participating in the interview for 1.5 to 2 hours. Several procedures are distinguished, more or less structured, and moderated by an interviewer. Usually, the interviewer should be flexible, objective, empathic, persuasive, and a good listener. The act of mediation between different participants is the objectivity. The interviewer's leading task is to avert single participants or partial groups from controlling the interview and thus the entire group with their contributions. Additionally, the interviewer should motivate non-participating members to get engaged in the interview and to offer their opinion and attempt to acquire answers from the entire group to extend over the topic to the possible extent. Finally, the interviewers must balance their behavior between guiding the course of the group and keeping it within reasonable limits. Group discussions. Interviewing a group of people at the same time instead of different individuals at different times saves time and money. When a group discussion is conducted, it has the elements of group dynamics and discussion among the participants. Bloomer observes that a small number of individuals come with as a discussion or resource group is several times more useful than any sample claiming to be representative. Such a group discussing combined their domain of life and examining thoroughly into it as they encounter one another's difference of opinions will more reveal the sphere of life than any other method. Although they have a similar detailed evaluation of standardized interviews as a background, group discussions have been applied as a distinct alternative to open interviews in the German speaking areas. They have been advocated as a method of interrogation since 1950s. Different from the group interview, the group discussion encourages a discussion and applies its dynamic of developing conversation in the discussion as the main source of knowledge. The method drew a large measure of interest in marketing research and other fields. People attribute different reasons for applying this method. In methodological debates about group discussions, the problem of contradictory understandings of what an appropriate group is like is encountered. However, it depends upon researcher actually using the method to determine the suitability of the method for the research project. Reasons for using group discussions. There are various reasons for the use of group discussions. Pollack chooses group discussions to single interviews because examining the human attitude, opinions and practices in produced separation from the context in which they take place should be shunned. The opinions presented to the interviewer in interviews and surveys are disengaged from routine forms of communication and relations. Group discussions, on the other hand, are concerned with the way in which opinions come into existence, are expressed and transacted in daily life. Group discussions also have the characteristic that improvements by the group concerning views that are not correct, not socially shared or extreme are available as means for validating statements and views. The group becomes an instrument for reconstructing individual opinions more suitably. However, some researchers studied the group opinion, takes the group opinion as an empirical issue expressed in the discussion but exists independently of the situation and applies for the group outside the situation. Thus, approaches that take group discussions as a medium for better analyzing individual opinions can be distinguished from those that know group discussions as a medium for a shared group opinion beyond individuals. However, studying processes of negotiating or solving problems in groups should be distinguished from analyzing states like a given group opinion expressed only in the discussion. Forms of groups. There have been diverse ideas about a group. A general characteristic of the varieties of group discussions is to make use as a data source the discussion on a particular topic in a natural group or an artificial group. Real groups are used, which means groups that are concerned with the issue of the group discussion and as a real group including the same members as in the research situation. One reason for this is that real groups starts from a history of shared interactions in relation to the issue being discussed and thus has already developed forms of general activities and underlying patterns of meaning. There is a distinction between homogeneous and heterogeneous groups. In homogeneous groups, members are comparable in the essential dimensions related to the research question having a similar background. In heterogeneous groups, members need be different in the features that are relevant for the research question. This is intended to increase the dynamics of the discussion so that many different perspectives will be expressed, and also that the reserve of individual participants will be broken down by the confrontation between these perspectives. Moderation. The varied approaches treat otherwise the role and performance of the moderator in the group discussion. In certain cases, the group's own dynamism is believed so much that researchers' moderation is given up altogether so as to prevent any bias and its influence on the discussion in method and content arising as a result of their action of intervening. Moderation of the discussion by an analyst is thought to be essential for behavior determined by sensible concerns. Officially recognized direction is restricted to regulate the agenda of the speakers and to determining the start, duration, and termination of the group discussion. Direction for immediate relevance additionally contains the introduction of latest queries and directing the discussion towards a further depth and extension of particular subjects and components. Managing the dynamics of the interaction varies from increasing the discussion to using argumentative questions, restricting the vibrations to one direction of a slow discussion, or adjusting relations of supremacy by deliberately addressing those members who have not participated in the discussion adequately. The use of texts and images and other means to further support the discussion or topics dealt with during the discussion should be made. However, these interruptions should only make simpler the dynamics and also the functioning of the group. The process and elements of group discussion. One systematic plan cannot show the direction to go ahead when conducting a group discussion. The changing nature and the group structure essentially have an effect on the way a group discussion makes known the information. In real or groups derived from nature, the members become familiar with each other so soon and possibly have a strong desire to know the topic of the discussion. In artificial groups, members become familiar with one another, and allowing members to make one another's familiar should be the beginning step. The process of group discussion involves explanation, a brief introduction, the actual discussion, strangeness, orientation, adaptation, and familiarity, and stimulus. Troubles in performing the focus group. The dynamic nature of the group, conditions of data collection, intervention involving methods, and the problem in mediation are some troubles experienced in performing the focus group. Focus groups are applied especially in areas of marketing and media analysis. The focus groups particularly emphasize on the interactive facet of data assortment. The utilization of group discussion to produce data and deep understanding would not be accomplished without the interaction in a group. This is often a special indication of the standard of the focus group. Focus groups are applied as a complete methodology or put together with alternative strategies like surveys, observations, single interviews, and so on. Morgan looks at the focus groups as helpful for familiarizing oneself to an upcoming field, generate hypotheses on the basis of deeper understanding of the informants, assessing completely different research sites or study universe, for evolving plans for carrying out interviews and questionnaire, and for explaining results from earlier studies. It is preferable to work with strangers rather than groups of friends or people who perceive one another well. In every case, it is necessary to begin the group with some reasonable warming up. One of the vital things in conducting focus groups is to create informality within the discussion. Difficulties in conducting the focus group. There are certain difficulties in conducting the focus group include the dynamics, common conditions for collection of data, approximate methodological intervention, and difficulty in mediating and high organizational effort. The dynamics the individual group determine make it additionally complex to formulate distinct patterns of process in discussions and also to explicitly establish the tasks and multiple conducts for the moderators beyond the individual group. Joint narratives. The narrative approach is extended and further developed to data collection. Families under study jointly narrate, restructure, and reconstruct domains of their everyday reality. The joint narratives are stimulated more systematically and used as data. All individuals relating to a household remain present in the situation of data collection taking place at the family's home. The family members are requested to narrate details and events from their previous and current family life. The use of an explicit narrative stimulus is given up as it creates undesirable restrictions on different topics. In order to permit the family members to outline the conversation, methodologically directed interventions are avoided. The purpose is to bring the research situation closest to everyday situation of narratives in the family. By using a checklist, those social data are finished which have not been referred during the interview. Finally, the extended observational protocols are produced, which mention the context of the conversation. This approach extends the situation of the monologue of a single narrator to a joint storytelling. The interaction is analyzed, referring to the realization of the narrative and to the way the family builds reality for itself and the listener. This approach has been developed in the context of a specific field of research, that is family studies. Friends, in this module you have studied the group interview, the group discussion, the focus group and the joint narratives. Thanks for visiting EPG Pathshala.